things are happening. One is, did you get my email? So I am switching the requirements to 100 to 150 words. Okay, for those who just made it. I'm switching the requirements for the discussion to just 100 to 150 words. Because we do a lot of conversation in classes, but maybe it's not more. So I decided just to knock down the number in the actual discussion. And then the other thing that's happening is I'm getting some concerns about, let me let these folks in. Not seeing. There we go. Okay. Hi everybody, remember, cameras are required. Thanks. One more.
Good. Well,
All right, looks like everybody's here. Okay, good. Connecting to audio. No, there's more. All right, okay. All right, good. All right, looks like I think everybody is here, at least wait. All right, good. So we have the cameras required in this class, and unless you can either send me an email or send me a private chat if you want to tell me something's up with that. Okay, so announcements. Actually, I have to do the chat. Discussion, word count is going down to 150 for the rest of the term. Be 100 to 150 words until the end of the term, for the rest of the term. Okay, and then also I will open modules on Fridays by 10 p.m. instead of Mondays.
next slide, yeah.
Okay, I was getting some concerns about, okay, Rocky, good to see you. I was getting some concerns about the 6 a.m. business. I tried it, but basically what it means is 6 a.m. is still holding Saturday mornings, but you will have the module the whole weekend before that. Okay, if you're confused about deadlines, just look at the canvas, okay, and the modules. All right, questions, comments about anything, including what I just announced? Does that make sense? I sent an email about it. I changed some of the discussions. I have 4 sections of this class, so I have to catch up on changing them all. But for now, 100 to 150, doesn't matter what it says. Also, I said I dropped the modules on Monday. That's not true. I'm going to put them in by Friday at 10 p.m. Okay. Shall we go on? Yes, all right. Okay, so let's see where we are. We are in module 2. Oops. I will share question. Okay, I heard from 2 of you, camera issues, no problem, thank you for letting me know. Sharing screen, there we go. Okay. Week 2 ideas are good ideas. Okay, so what I'd like to do is, actually I think I'll hop into the PowerPoint and let's just do that. Okay. Can you see chapter 2 ideas? Or no? Yes?
Go.
Sometimes when you open PowerPoint after you've already had something else open, it doesn't work. Okay. So you can see PowerPoint chapter 2 ideas, correct? Yes? Okay. No. No, that's there and it's not again. Yeah, sometimes okay, yeah, sometimes it doesn't work. Zoom and PowerPoint together don't play well together. Got it? Thank you. Thanks for your patience. All right, let me hit Slideshow, play from start. I'm done. Okay, ideas.
You want?
This young person saw The Simpsons and said, well, I guess the difference is girls have eyelashes and boys don't. All right, this is again this differentiation thing that makes a male and makes a female. The binary. Okay, what number does bi stand for? What number does bi as a binary? How many numbers? 2. Thank you, Lily. Yeah, 2. So 2 types of bodies. Male and a female, a boy and a girl, masculine and feminine. Right. This is the idea of binary and the binary belief system. If we don't learn the gender binary by observing the people around us, where do we get these ideas? Okay. And this is about is full of women. And not just that, but in our history as humans, we decide at different times in society, like 17th century Europeans and in early America, and superior and inferior versions of a human, females being inferior. This is fascinating. This was the belief of what the anatomy looked like before they figured it out later after more science came along. And that the women's reproductive organs were just inside and men were outside, and that women were inferior. So in reality, men and women have more similarities than differences, strengths and weaknesses, but it argues there's only 2, male body, masculine, and female body, feminine. And we think men are all the same, women are all the same, masculine things are this, feminine things are that. And we get stereotypes. But a lot of us don't really feel like we fit, or we see people in our lives who don't necessarily fit. Are we all masculine or all feminine? What I want you to do is think about the stuff that is in your life where you feel like you have some of this other sex stuff. In other words, if I'm a cis woman, so where in my life do I see myself doing things that are considered masculine, behaving in ways, buying products, driving a car that's sort of more masculine? Anything in your life that you can think of that sort of, where you sort of fit into that opposite, okay? I'm gonna put you in groups. Do you understand what I'm asking you to do? Where in your life do you see opposite? Sex. Playing out, let's just say. Okay? Do you understand the question? Comments? Question? Anybody? You get what I'm asking you to do? Not quite sure? Okay, so if you think of yourself as a woman, or you think of yourself as a man, where in your life do you see that you tend to do things, you choose things that are actually that opposite sex of what we're talking about? Okay? Maybe? I'm getting some confused looks. Please speak up. I'm happy to clarify. JC, are you cool? Okay, got it. All right, here we go. There are 23 of you, so I'm going to put you in rooms. Oh, okay, off you go. Oh, wait a second. There we go.
Hello?
What's going on?
Hi. Sorry, I'm driving right now. Sorry, it's the audience.
Oh, no, you good. I'm in the gym. I'm like,
Yeah, Okay, awesome. Question is, what should we do that is like the opposite sex, I guess?
Now, I believe she was saying that, like, what do we do as masculine or feminine? I believe that's what she was trying to get at.
Okay, alright, so I guess like for myself, like for being like feminine, I guess like doing my makeup and dressing like stuff, dressing like what I guess a woman would dress like, that would be stuff that I would consider myself like, you know,
For myself, I would say like for my family, I don't allow my family to take a trash. I don't allow them to be like, not neighbors. Like, they're my house neighbors. Like, you drill and stuff, the other stuff, I don't allow them to do that. But when I say feminine, I would say, I tell you, like, I do yoga, you feel me? I do yoga, I do, but I take Epsom salt baths, I do yoga, I wear some white pink, you feel me? That's the only thing that I would consider, but I feel like when you, as a male, you know, I can say that. I fall into the category of like being a man's man. So, particularly when you're a yourself as a man's man, things that some people might consider feminine, like athletes. So we take Epsom salt baths, we get massages. Actually, you know, the average person to get out of that professional, they don't, their mind's not even that clear. So those are my two, my comparison, my attributes that I yeah.
So I feel like that's kind of like mass society because, you know, a lot of people don't usually go to shows, and if they do, I think people see them as like, I don't know, like a masculine thing to do. It's not like necessarily like going to like, go see like, I don't know,
Yeah.
girl artist.
No, yeah, I can see that. I can. Yeah, but well, yeah, because I'm an artist and I own a label as well, so I don't see it like nasty, but like you see, like heavy metal women or women who do heavy metal, I am like, I even myself become judgmental. It might put you in there not nasty, but like you turned up, like you feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so nah, for real, like, and it ain't even like, I don't know the terminology. It's like,
Yeah.
damn, you get what I'm saying? I had to find the word for that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got to find the word for that one.
I mean, yeah, and I think another thing I would say is like I like driving like trucks, like big cars. Like big cars are just better to me, and even though I have a little.
Would you have considered yourself a tomboy growing up, or did your family consider you a tomboy?
You see, I don't think that I would consider myself necessarily a tomboy just because I like everything that was super girly, but my family didn't really dress me like in such a like girly way. Like they're very weird about like, you know, wearing shorts around, you know, men or wearing skirts around men and stuff like that. So I guess I dressed a little bit more like moderate, you know, like pants or stuff like that. And
More moderately.
but yeah, so I wouldn't consider myself a tomboy because I definitely feel like I like dress very girly now that I'm an adult.
Yeah, how old do you feel, mind me asking?
How old am I?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be 25
Okay, but I'm 31, so I was just curious. I was just curious.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, no, I see that because, like, the reason why I asked was because, like, are we going back? Because you said you like big trucks, but that's fire to me. Like, that's just, yeah, that just means you like what you like. You know what I mean? And the society in America is going to try to make you, you know what I mean? You know, we the product, so they're going to try to sell us some stuff, you know? So, or sell us, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But shit, it was a pleasure chopping it up with you real quick.
For sure. Definitely has been a pleasure talking to you.
Okay, indeed. We should you have a good rest of your day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Oh. I know she gonna ask me.
Skelt, I love seeing your little buddy.
Yeah, she's been my little arm dog for a very long time. She loves to hang out.
Yeah, she's lovely. She's just so cute.
Is that a Yorkie Terrier?
Yeah, they're called Chorkies.
I just kicked out my mom's Yorkie from my room right now because he's barking at I have a Husky Rottweiler mix.
Oh yeah.
That's a mix.
So I have 3 of them. The mother, she has 2 daughters I have with me.
Oh.
They're so-
Oh, aren't they sweet? Oh my god, they're so cute.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So looks like the gang's all here. Let us proceed to
Look like
talk about this
the gang is all
question
here.
of- So we have these rigid gender norms in a lot of ways in our culture. What's masculine, what's feminine, and yet we all kind
Shit, this
of
might be feminine
see
to some
ourselves or
niggas.
other people not quite fitting in. So
Real
I'd
for
like
real.
to hear from people about where did you identify in your own life where you don't totally fit in with that. Kara.
So, my partner and I, we talked about how, because you brought up like razors, so I immediately thought like I use like a men's razor, and then we kind of like talked about fashion, but my partner made like a really good point that like none of these decisions were made at the, like for us specifically, like we didn't make these decisions based on like, oh, like this is a feminine shirt or this is a masculine shirt. It's more like in the hindsight of us choosing like a shirt or a razor or deodorant that we liked, that it was in fact like from like outside perspective seen as masculine or feminine. And so I thought that was really interesting over the fact of like specifically with clothing now, and we've been talking so much about how it's gendered, but both my partner and I were kind of like, we don't choose clothing based off of gender. It's more that we choose clothing that we like. And like I use example like some people like anime or something, they choose shirts that have anime on it, and it's not necessarily a gender decision, but in hindsight, it like is
Hey, what's the drill?
still